This is a comment from one of my videos. And a man provides. And he does it even when he's not appreciated, respected, or even loved. He simply bears up and he does it because he's a man. Yeah, I agreed with everything up until this nonsense was said. This attitude is one which continues to pushed on men by society, even after the untenable amount of emasculation we've endured over recent decades. Accepting this narrative is how you get turned into a tool to be taken advantage of. Men are constantly told we're responsible for everything that's wrong in the world, while at the same time being expected to keep it running while receiving zero credit. A weak man mindlessly capitulates and provides without question. A true man, however, knows his value and reserves his right to refuse his services, skills, assets, time, and attention to anyone, at any time, for any reason. If he's laboring for an individual, company, institution, or society which enjoys all the fruits of his labor while refusing to show any appreciation for him, he should leave. You do not owe anyone anything simply because you're a man. Never let anyone guilt or shame you into thinking otherwise. As men, we're well past the point of merely being underappreciated. We're actively being denigrated every day. I feel no responsibility to contribute towards supporting the lifestyles of people who use and abuse me. And neither should anyone else. Here we go. Of course, you should know the difference between supporters or well-wishers and haters or backstabbers. Now we got that clear. Let's see, why do men always have to provide? Because it's a natural instinct for masculine men to create, provide, and protect. Of course, modern weak wimps won't feel this instinct as it's blunt by their comfort zone. Also, women are physically weaker than men due to the lack of testosterone and also are the ones getting pregnant, therefore unable to provide while being so. If the world ends, you can technically rebuild the population with multiple women and only one man. And because in most cases, men value themselves on their achievements, wealth, and legacy, not being able to provide means you got nothing of those three. Most women have children in their 30s nowadays, when it should be the period of their life where they build their careers. Or they have them in their 20s when they should be at school still. Biologically, women, if they get pregnant in today's society, can rapidly get left behind on the job market. If it isn't the case that she wanted it so bad as to keep a career going, then you found a strong, independent modern woman that will probably never let her career aside and would maybe be willing to be the provider and have a stay-at-home dad instead of a nanny. Statistically speaking, even in 50-50 relationships, women tend to do more house chores and care more for the children while managing a job that often may pay less for the same working schedule as with the man's job. So in the end, she does not have that much more free time. It may sound stereotypical, but it is still true. Childcare isn't free. Sometimes it is more worth it to have one parent stay home. Having a child isn't cheap either, and so is raising a child. So for sure, if both parents aren't providing, one must provide more than the other financially. Women aren't gold diggers for wanting someone that makes them feel safe, and in today's society, it has more to do with economics than pure strength and power. Because the first thing you will hear if one gets pregnant from a man who isn't providing is that she made a very stupid decision. Where a man will mostly get praise if his girlfriend is pretty, the rest only being somewhat extra. All I can say is that if you don't wish to provide, find someone that isn't looking for a provider. May be hard depending on your age, but they do exist. Some people are just looking for company and are willing to make a lot of sacrifices to their lifestyle to have children anyway too. And finance has never kept anyone from having children anyway, or the world wouldn't be overpopulated. And it is more and more common to find it now. But if you only go for feminine women, you better be ready to be a masculine man yourself.